in terms of data entry and data that are looked at for who is in the cohort. You need to think about 9GR, and you need to think about what I'll call the denominator field, which is labeled student should remain in cohort. In PowerSchool, I'll show you where that is in a second, and that needs to be Y or blank. But preferably you don't want to leave it blank, you want it to be a Y or an N, but Y or blank, and then the appropriate 9GR. So 9GR, right here, there's a little zoom in on what that field looks like, the way that it's labeled in PowerSchool. The place where your PowerSchool administrators are going to go to code that is on the South Carolina Student Information page. You're entering the last 2 digits of the spring of the first school year that the student entered the 9th grade for the first time. We'll just pick a student here out of PowerSchool. And I'm going to click over here on compliance and then South Carolina student information. And if you enter it directly on the page, not via an import or something, you would be going to this page and you would be coming down here to 9th grade code. And you select it here. So that's it. All right. All right, the second piece that we had here in our formula, the Y or blank, what is that? The denominator, student should remain in cohort field. It's this one, and I deliberately zoomed in right on this field and didn't give you an image here of the whole page. I'm going to show you the whole page here in a second. What's most important here is on that page, this field, in determining who is going to be flagged for being in that cohort. So it is required to populate this field, which is also referred to as the denominator field. You'll see in a second that this is in something called box E on the page on which it appears, which is called the graduation rate worksheet page in PowerSchool. And students who remain in the cohort should have Y, yes, as you see here, displayed in that field, stored as value Y. Students with a valid reason to be removed should have N, no, displayed. So let's take a look at that. All right, so we'll take our same student here. I'm going to click on compliance. And I'm going to go to under student information, cohort maintenance worksheet. And there's a lot of other stuff on this page, but I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and there it is. And we've got a box around it in red, and it's labeled, as you can see here. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. And it's got Y here selected for this student. And if you change that, you just remember to submit your page.